To our Public School District Supervisor, Ma'am Aurea J. Gandia, to the District Research Committee, and to the panelists, a pleasant good afternoon to everyone. I am Teacher Maricris R. Dalisay, Senior High School Teacher in Manuel S. Inverga Memorial School of Arts and Trades, Mauba North District Division of Quezon. I am here to present to you my research study entitled Increasing the Level of Performance in General Biology of Grade 11 STEM Students through Technology-Based Strategic Instructional Material. The goal of this study was to increase the level of performance in general biology of grade 11 senior high school of Manuel S. Inverga Memorial School of Arts and Trades through technology-based strategic instructional material, video lesson as an instrument in teaching. This study used the quantitative method of research, quasi-experimental method. It was conducted at Manuel S. Inverga Memorial School of Arts and Trades. The respondents of this study were 36 grade 11 learners from science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Purposive sampling technique was used. The data of this study was attained through pre-test and post-test of lower average. Grade 11 students in the least mastered competencies in fourth quarter general biology. A 50-item test was administered based from fourth quarter most essential learning competencies of general biology. The analysis of the data produced the following conclusions. Number 1, the level of performance in general biology of grade 11 senior high school students of MSEMSAT before using supplementary video lesson as an instrument in teaching was 21.17 mean score, which indicated that the performance of grade 11 students in general biology was lower average. Number 2, the level of performance in general biology of grade 11 senior high school students of MSEMSAT after using supplementary video lesson as an instrument in teaching was 37.67 mean score, which indicated that the performance of grade 11 students in general biology was upper average. And there was a significant difference in the level of performance of general biology of grade 11 students of MSEMSAT before and after the use of supplementary video lesson as an instrument in teaching, with a mean of 21.17 as pre-test and 37.67 as post-test, with a mean difference of 16.50, standard deviation of 6.88, and 9.15 respectively. The computed t-value at 0.05 levels of significance was 9.5, which showed that there was a significant difference between pre-test and post-test. Supplementary video lesson as an instrument in teaching was therefore a successful enhancement instrument to improve students' performance in general biology of grade 11 senior high school students of MSEMSAT. The primary goal of this study was to determine whether using supplementary video as an enhancement instrument may improve the performance of grade 11 senior high school students of MSEMSAT during the fourth quarter of the school year 2021-2022. The outcomes of this action research can be applied to a particular learning delivery method. The majority of its usage was in combined modular and online learning. Grade 11 senior high school students of MSEMSAT participated in this study using this enhancement instrument for remediation reasons to raise their level of performance in general biology. Keywords: technology-based, instructional material, video lesson, enhancement instrument. For the rationale, the Department of Education issues the amendment to DepEd Order Number 13 Series 2018 titled Implementing Guidelines on the Conduct of Remedial and Advancement Classes During Summer for K-12 Basic Education Program to assist schools in identifying learners who are most in need of instructional support and layout mechanisms by which remedial classes during summer can be maximized to address learning gaps brought primarily by the approved pedagogical shift due to pandemic. General Biology is offered during the first and second semester of grade 11 at Manuela Sinverga Memorial School of Arts and Trades. MSEMSAT provides academic and technical vocational livelihood strands with 431 students enrolled in grade 11, 102 general academic strand, 33 accounting, business and management, 98 shielded metal arc welding, 38 electrical installation and maintenance, 36 science, technology, engineering and mathematics, 86 humanities and social sciences, and 38 cookery students. The researcher used an inventive strategy to provide remediation to the students through technology-based strategic instructional material, supplementary video lesson as an instrument in teaching, an enhancement instrument to raise the level in general biology of grade 11 senior high school students of Manuela Sinverga Memorial School of Arts and Trades. The researcher considered this to be an appropriate intervention for raising the level of performance of grade 11 students at MSEMSAT during the fourth quarter of the second semester, school year 2021-2022. Several studies have provided evidence on how the use of videos have increased learners' critical thinking by Kasimova et al. 2020, Atayeva et al. 2019, Brockfield 2018. Instructional materials are meant to reteach the concepts and skills to help the learners master a competency base which are not able to develop during modular distance teaching. The teachers develop various interventions to find solution on the low performance of the students. Specifically in science, as presented by Rahul Lapati 2020, it is necessary to bridge the gap and consider the needs of the learners through educational materials and pedagogical provisions. The review literature and studies inspired the researcher to come up with localized supplemental video lesson technology-based strategic instructional material which is user-friendly and accessible to improve the level of performance from average to mastery level. Methodology for research design. This study used the quantitative method of research quasi-experimental method. For research local, the study was conducted at Manuela Sinverga Memorial School of Arts and Trades. For research population and sample, the participants are 36 senior high school STEM students in grade 11 of Manuela Sinverga Memorial School of Arts and Trades, school year 2021-2022, while 3 peer evaluators in the prepared video lesson. Purposive sampling technique will use all grade 11 STEM learners were selected. This section who had an MPS of 39.54 or lesser average level of performance. For the research instrumentation, the data of this study was obtained through pre-test and post-test of grade 11 students in the third quarter 2021-2022. It consists of 50 items questionnaire and it was aligned from the general biology most essential learning competencies as correspondingly anchored to the DepEd curriculum guide of general biology. Furthermore, this was validated by senior high school science teachers and a certificate of validation was provided. For the data gathering procedure, the researchers submitted the action research proposal to the District Research Technical Assistance Committee for the provision of the technical assistance. The revised research paper was submitted to the school research chairperson and public schools district supervisor. The PSDS issued the certificate for the implementation of the action research. The researchers sought the approval of the school's vocational administrator of Manuela Sinverga Memorial School of Arts and Trades to conduct the study. Upon the approval of the school's administrator, the researchers started the implementation. The data collected were tabularized, analyzed, and interpreted to arrive at the findings, conclusions, and recommendations. For the statistical treatment of data, t-test for dependent sample was used to determine the significant difference before and after the use of technology-based strategic instructional material video lesson as an instrument in teaching. For ethical instrumentation, ethical considerations that were employed. Prior to the study, parents' full consent should be obtained. The confidentiality of research participants must be protected. The confidentiality of the research data should be ensured. Any misrepresentation of the research goals and objectives must be avoided. Any communication about the research should be honest and transparent. For findings number 1, the level of performance in general biology of grade 11 senior high school students of Manuel S. Verga Memorial School of Arts and Trades before using supplementary video lesson as an instrument in teaching was 21.17 mean score, which indicated that the performance of grade 11 students in general biology was lower average based on the standard mastery level of Department of Education. For findings number 2, the level of performance in general biology of grade 11 senior high school students of Manuel S. Verga Memorial School of Arts and Trades after using supplementary video lesson as an instrument in teaching was 37.67 mean score, which indicated that the performance of grade 11 students in general biology was upper average based on the standard mastery level of Department of Education. For findings number 3, there was a significant difference in the level of performance in general biology of grade 11 senior high school students of Manuel S. Verga Memorial School of Arts and Trades before and after the use of supplementary video lesson as an instrument in teaching, with a mean of 21.17 pre-test and 37.67 post-test, with a mean difference of 16.50, standard deviation of 6.88 and 9.15 respectively. The computed t-value at 0.05 levels of significance was 9.5, which showed that there was a significant difference between pre-test and post-test. The findings revealed that the researchers' supplementary video lesson had a direct, positive, and greater effect on increasing the students' level of performance in general biology of grade 11 senior high school students of Manuel S. Verga Memorial School of Arts and Trades. It was evident that the students were encouraged to participate actively in the lectures by participating the suggested activities. Implications. Based on my own personal experience and previous literature, I am convinced that the action research has the potential to assist teachers. Many teachers associate research with academics and scientists, experiments, and statistics. As Borg 2006 correctly states, the goal of teacher research is often understanding rather than proof. One method for dealing with this was to conduct action research, which drew on my specific situation and experience and thus produced findings that were meaningful to me. In this context, I became aware of an important distinction, the contribution to knowledge resulting from action research and any generalization, which is different from resulting from any other types of research. Conclusions. The following conclusions were drawn from the study. Number 1, the level of proficiency in general biology of grade 11 senior high school students before employing supplementary video lesson as an instrument in teaching. Manuel S. Verga Memorial School of Arts and Trades had a lower average. The study came to the conclusion that the students at this level had lacked necessary background, information, and expertise. To improve their performance in general biology, they are required for assistance and mentoring. The level of proficiency in general biology of grade 11 senior high school students after employing supplementary video lesson as an instrument in teaching, Manuelas Verga Memorial School of Arts and Trades had an upper average. It was determined that the grade 11 students may improve their performance using innovative new remediation method of supplementary video lesson as an instrument in teaching. Number 3, Manuela Sinverga Memorial School of Arts and Trades, Grade 11 Senior High School students use supplementary video lesson as an instrument in teaching, as a new innovation tool to improve their level performance in general biology. Number 4, the researcher is motivated to include some localized supplementary video lesson throughout the academic year. Furthermore, these findings encourage the researcher to suggest educational videos as an effective method of increasing students' participation and performance.